Hey guys, welcome back. Today is day 3 of blood sugar. I'm gonna keep today's look kind of simple, smoky, bronzy, a little bit more simple, a little bit more basic. I did kind of cheat a little bit and I used Bone Beige by MAC as a base for my transition, just to kind of tie in my nose contour and the beginning of my eyebrows since I used that color for those areas. I just wanted to kind of have everything be a little bit more cohesive with the eye look. So I did go ahead and start my transition with that shade. I'm gonna set down just a tiny bit of powder to catch any fallout. As far as my foundation went today, I just kept it simple with some Studio Fix powder. I did 2 layers and set it with a setting spray between each layer. So that second layer kind of stuck to the first. And on my lips today, I kept that simple too. And I used this Buxom polish, and this is in the shade Star. So I've been really wanting to go into this shade here called Ouch. So that's where we're starting this look today. And again, it's gonna be super simple. I think I'm gonna use 3 shades today. I'm gonna start that on a Morphe M504. I'm gonna blend that out even further. Even though I'm gonna keep it a little bit more simple and a little bit more basic today, I still wanted to have quite a bit of impact and quite a bit of pop. So I really just wanted to give myself a lot of space here to work with. So I drew my eyebrows up way above my actual brow bone. Where I'm taking this transition and blowing that out right now is actually really kind of like at the top of my brow bone right there. Like my eyebrows grow really low. They would actually normally grow like about here. But I have not grown an eyebrow hair in 20 years probably. And I remember when my mom first saw me with shaved eyebrows, she doesn't hold back. She's not the kind of woman to hold back with her mouth. And I remember her reaction being, "What the fuck did you do to your face?" She's like, "Those eyebrows are never gonna grow back." And I was like, I don't need eyebrows. Like, I didn't care. And I was just shaving them off at that point, and then realized that if I use tweezers and just tweeze them out every day, that they stayed gone longer. So I started doing that. And then of course I started beauty school in the spring of 2000. And then I discovered the wax pot, and I discovered that, if you waxed your eyebrows, that it got all of those little fine hairs that you missed tweezing, and it hurt a lot less to wax than it did to tweeze because it was all at once. So I waxed my eyebrows completely bald for years. But then one day when I decided that I wanted to grow my eyebrows back, and I stopped tweezing and I stopped waxing and I just let them go, I let them go, and I did not tweeze an eyebrow hair, like not even a stray one, for a year, like probably a year. And like there was like nothing that grew back in. I mean, I have like almost like a pencil thin line that's like not even a full line. It definitely like stops and then it starts, and then there's like hairs here and then like maybe like 1 or 2 over here. My mom was right. Those things aren't ever gonna fucking grow back. Yeah, she was right. I feel like a lot of eyeshadows are really kind of like following this formula anymore, where it's like they're really pigmented, really blendable, really buildable, user-friendly. Like those new Morphe palettes that came out, like they're so easy and they blend themselves. They do all the work for you. So even if you don't necessarily think you're good at makeup, if you just keep blending, they're gonna blend themselves out and it's gonna look good. And this kind of brush is so perfect for getting right in the crease. See what I mean? Like so far I've only used 1 color. I'm still using just 1 shade, and I've been able to really build up some structure and build some dimension, and you get like almost varying tones within that 1 shade, but it's still just 1 eyeshadow. I'm gonna go into this shade Intravenous on the same M514. And I used this shade in my last look, and then I really darkened it up quite a bit. So I feel like I did lose a little bit of the warmth in this color. And I love the undertones of this color. It's a brown, but it's almost like that, like a mocha kind of brown. It almost, you know, it has that pinky, purpley, reddish kind of quality about it. But like those undertones are so subtle that you can really just kind of like use this color with any look you want to, and I think that it'll work really well. I'm sure at some point he'll expand his brand and do, you know, foundations and concealers and, you know, those kind of products. But what I'd really like to see is products that I get excited about, like lip gloss. I love lip gloss. I'm definitely more of a lip gloss person than I am a lipstick person. I would like to see some eyeliners, especially liners that are meant for the waterline. I don't really tend to wear like liquid liners a whole lot or things like that, but like pencil liners, I always wear a pencil liner on the waterline, so you know, I get into that. And also, like, I feel like I would like to see like a super crazy intense metallic gold. I feel like colors like that usually aren't meant for the waterline, or they kind of feel a little bit drying. They never really have that intensity if you use a pencil that's not meant for the waterline, but if you use it on your waterline, I feel like those colors just never really work out as well. But I would love to see colors like that, you know, something really intense metallic for the waterline. I wonder if my Ulta has restocked this brush, because I need more of this brush in my life. And for the price, I need like so many of them. Like this brush was $3.50. So the Botox is finally fully working in this eye, and I have like more even amount of lid space from this side of this eye, so I'm pretty excited about that. I had to alter my makeup application a little bit there for a while, and I was not really having it. So I think that all of the swelling in my lips has gone down, and the Juvederm velour has settled in and become, you know, what it's gonna be. So what do you guys think? Is this size good, or should I go one bigger? Now, in the first look I created with this palette, I did use the shade Donor, which is that shimmery gold right there. And I just kind of finger patted it over some eyeshadow that I already had on. So what I really want to do today with this color is I really want to intensify it. I'm going to layer it over top of the NYX glitter primer and just see how intense this shade really is. So we'll go ahead and lay the glitter primer down first. And of course, we're patting that all over the lid, not swiping, just patting. Going in with Donor and just pressing that right over top of the glitter primer. And since I want to see the shade Sweetener at maximum intensity, I'm gonna go ahead and take that into the inner corner, and I'm really gonna fill that whole space. And almost kind of blend that into Donor once I get up here. So for my waterline today, I'm gonna go in with the Urban Decay 24/7 pencil in the color Muse. And then before that has a chance to fully set, I'm gonna go in with a Morphe E36 and then Intravenous again, just to blend out the lash line. I'm also gonna hit just the very outer corner of my upper lash line with Intravenous, just a tiny, tiny, tiny bit right there. Now, I'm sure that you guys have noticed in my videos that I don't ever really do like an eyeliner on the top. I mean, unless I'm doing an occasional wing, which is really, really rare for me. but since I have deep set eyes and you know, a lot of my lid space doesn't show already, I don't want to get like a lot of liner in there and just kind of cover up the work that I did with the eyeshadow. So I'd rather really just coat my lashes and let that be like the liner or like the darker part of the upper area there. Does that make sense? I'm gonna take a little bit of sweetener on a Morphe Y14 just to highlight those cheekbones. So I already have a plumping gloss on. I do want to go over top of that with just something crazier because it's just like a product that I bought that I rarely ever use, and when I wear it, I really, really like it a lot. This is the MAC Grand Illusion Liquid Lip Color, and this is in the shade Let's Rock. I love this color. I think these were limited edition, but I just couldn't pass this color up because I loved it so much. And then I never wear it, so I thought I'd wear it today. So I'm just gonna get my mascara on really quick off camera, and I'll be right back with the final look. So that's the final look, and it's also gonna be the end of the Blood Sugar trilogy. Thank you for bearing with me while I had a love affair with the new palette. I am gonna put it on the back burner for a few minutes and create some looks featuring some of my single shadows that I've been ignoring. I got the Morphe 35F palette that I still haven't even touched, but definitely expect to see some looks with this palette in the future. I'm a big fan. I really like it a lot. Obviously, it's got great pigmentation. Obviously, it blends out really well. Aside from a few colors in this palette, I have experienced little to zero fallout. And I mean, how often does that happen? Like never. So yeah, if you like this look, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscription button down below. Make sure to tell all your friends about it so they know to watch, and I'll see you guys on the next one.